Among WWE's on-screen couples, Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio have the most fans. After Dominic made a daring comment on Monday Night Raw, Morgan seemed uncertain about it. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan were seen backstage in the new Judgment Day lair on the most recent episode of WWE Raw. The possibility of Dirty Dom unseating Gunther as World Heavyweight Champion was explored throughout the episode. The gang began to chuckle, but Finn Balor was not pleased by Dominic's remarks. As all eyes were on the Prince, Liv Morgan chuckled momentarily and seemed doubtful about the second-generation star's chances of defeating the ring general. But when Carlito made fun of her partner, she stepped in to defend him. Dirty Dom could defeat Gunther, Morgan said as the discussion came to a close. Despite her apparent effort to soothe the former NXT North American champion, the Miracle Kid's response seemed insincere. During Monday Night Raw earlier this year, Liv Morgan approached Dominik Mysterio without Rhea Ripley in the picture. On Judgment Day, the reigning Women's World Champion won Dominic's heart. Dominik Mysterio eventually turned on Mommy in favor of Liv Morgan, and the two confirmed their relationship at WWE SummerSlam 2024. Rhea Ripley, who had dated Dominic for quite some time, found this quite upsetting. Morgan rehired Raquel Rodriguez as her personal bodyguard during her fight with the Nightmare. Compared to Ripley, the Judgment Day is now in the lead. It would seem that Morgan and Dominic are having fun away from WWE despite the many difficulties they have in the ring. Just recently, they went on a date in Sin City, and they documented it all on social media. They met at T-Mobile Arena, where they were both enjoying an NHL game. To take on Mommy, Raquel Rodriguez teamed up with the Judgment Day after Bad Blood 2024. The captivating rivalry promises to continue in an intriguing fashion. Every aspect of a wrestler's connection, including faction dynamics, may be a source of unforeseen drama in the unpredictable world of WWE. There has been talk on WWE Raw that Liv Morgan may be doubting Dominik Mysterio's place in her tale and the faction because to her previous confrontations with him. After Dominic's rocky journey, which began with his acceptance by the Judgment Day faction, begins to take a more complicated turn, Liv Morgan may be reevaluating her connection with him, both in and out of the ring. On Raw, the Judgment Day group has emerged as a formidable opponent with dark and defiant characters like as Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. Fans are attracted to the faction's edgy edge because of Rhea's domination, Finn's cunning, and Dominic's blossoming promise. It seemed like a perfect match when Liv Morgan was first linked with Judgment Day. The dark demeanor of the faction was well suited to her own flair and courageous attitude. Dominic joined the faction under Rhea Ripley's guidance, but Liv's relationship with him has become more problematic over the years. At first, Dominic seemed to provide a new dynamic, bringing a young energy and a plot in which Rhea Ripley led him astray. Over the last several weeks, however, Dominic's commitment to Judgment Day has come under scrutiny, particularly in light of his struggles to forge his own identity apart from his family's past. Now that Liv appears hesitant, their union could be starting to break. The most recent edition of Raw featured Liv Morgan, who seemed disoriented and sometimes irritated as she glanced across at Dominic. Many of her admirers have resorted to social media to share their thoughts on her recent actions. Is Liv finally seeing through Dominic? Asked one fan on Twitter, while another added, "It's about time," to the idea that Liv is beginning to question her involvement in the Judgment Day alliance. During a tag team bout, the rift between them grew even more evident as Liv, who is usually renowned for her energetic performances, seemed more reserved and uneasy than normal. Even though Dominic was attempting to encourage her, she paused before tagging him, as if unsure whether she wanted to trust him. And his frustration was obvious. Whether Liv can trust Dominic in the long term may become more important than winning the match. There can be a number of reasons why Liv Morgan is hesitant to commit to Dominic. A wrestler known for her independence and determination, Liv isn't one to depend on anyone. She has shown again and again that she is more than capable in the ring, and her career is a testament to her tenacity and determination. Dominic is still navigating WWE in the wake of his father, Rey Mysterio's history, so she may be starting to doubt the wisdom of teaming up with him. Dominic, on the other hand, has shown inconsistent devotion to the Judgment Day group, and by implication, Liv, on occasion. Although Dominic has benefited from Rhea Ripley's tutelage, Liv sometimes feels neglected because of it. Fans have remarked that Dominic often relies on Rhea Ripley for counsel. Maybe she wants to know whether he's joining the Judgment Day because he wants to, or if he's just following the crowd. The latest mysterious but revealing tweets and social media postings by Liv have only served to heighten the curiosity. Some fans saw a tweet that said, "Trust is earned, not given," and they assumed it was a subtle dig at Dominic. With the caption, "Doing things my way," she posted another photo of herself exercising alone. Managing her emotions for her partner is obviously a challenge for Liv, and she may be coming to terms with the fact that she will have to face her path alone in the end. Despite his wrestling prowess, Dominik Mysterio has had a rocky tenure with WWE. He has always had trouble finding his own identity, even growing up as the son of the renowned Rey Mysterio. Dominic has sought support from Rhea Ripley in his efforts to emerge from his father's shadow, but he has also struggled with significant inner turmoil, which has shown itself in erratic behavior and choices. Interactions between Dominic and members of Judgment Day have been sometimes disrupted by his internal conflict over his identity. His loyalties seem to fluctuate from time to time, and fans have noted that he's often overshadowed by Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, who have bigger personalities. Liv has obviously picked up on this inner conflict, which may explain why she is starting to doubt his role in her mission with Judgment Day. After a close win on the most recent Raw episode, Dominic joined the group in celebration, but Liv's expression betrayed her uncertainty. As the remainder of Judgment Day seemed united in their triumph, Liv appeared detached, as if she were thinking about what to do next. She may be starting to worry that Dominic's doubts will prevent her from reaching her faction's full potential. The possibility that Liv has mistrust of Dominic has divided the fan base. Although some viewers think Liv should put some space between herself and Dominic, others are rooting for her to utilize her position to help him reach his full potential within the group. Liv deserves better than someone who's not fully committed, one Twitter user said. Unwavering supporters are what she needs. Somebody else said, Dominic's still finding his way, but Liv could help him become stronger. She's been through her own battles and could guide him. The WWE Universe is enthralled by the thought of a significant plot change, particularly if it causes Liv to separate herself from Dominic and the Judgment Day side. A number of her admirers have made assumptions about her future based on this, with some speculating that she may go solo and reclaim her feisty, uncompromising image. Some see this plot point as Dominic's chance for atonement. Embracing his position in Judgment Day with increased confidence, Dominic could finally confront the problems that have been holding him back, all because Liv's misgivings are forcing him to prove himself. This turn of events might cement his position inside the group, demonstrating to Liv and his admirers that he is prepared to take charge. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan's feud has created a wealth of opportunities for new storylines in WWE. A more reflective route might be taken by Liv's character as she comes to terms with the possibility that her dedication to Judgment Day does not mesh with her aspirations. She may reclaim her position as a formidable force in the women's division if she were to abruptly leave the group and pursue her goals independently.